Okay, and I just need to hear the audio now. Okay.
I didn't think this through. All right, let's continue. Rack cat? A raccoon? What does that say? Loses all mobility when not in Japan. Rocket attacks target insanely loud noises. All right, it's nice looking. I'll order some more of these Beggy Mon cards for my shipper. Hang on, you guys.
Pizza pie. Pizza pie.
Pizza pie. Make it a pizza pie.
Mozzarella and delicious.
Packs out of the box. Here we go. Thank you again for the support, everybody. Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay, so I'm just gonna lower the audio from the game a little bit.
What is up, everyone? Guess what? It's time for another episode of... That's right, it's DSP Pack Rips. Next card. It's a weird-looking card. What the heck is this? Quito? Quit-o. I didn't think this through. All right, let's continue. Rack cat? A raccoon? What does that say? Loses all mobility when not in Japan.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Okay. So then it's not get it from OBS. I just do it myself. Okay, there you go. That's the one. And so, are we live? We are live. Okay, so we're live, right? Let me just... Vamos a ver a la burger. Bitch, if you want a burger, eat a burger. I don't see nothing. So, what do I check that shit? That's it, post? Oh. Okay. Okay, now is it live? Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. There's like no sound coming from the game. Which, I mean, it's fine, but... Okay. That's a little too high now. There you go. Just bring that down a little bit. Alright. And... all good. All great. We want this over here. There you go. Awesome. And...
Rocket attacks target insanely loud noises? Alright, it's nice looking. I'll order some more of these Beggy Mon cards for my shipper. Hang on, you guys.
Mamma mia. Make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella. And delicious. Take it
Packs out of the box. Here we go.
oh, this is the problem I'm having now. I don't have to...
Okay.
I don't have more than 2 screens.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, that's fine. It's mainly an audio thing anyway for now.
What is up, everyone? Guess what? It's time for another episode of... That's right, it's DSP Pack Rips, my second episode of the day, because we had a well-supported late-night stream. If you haven't checked out Before Your Eyes, it's on sale for $2 on Steam right now. We just played it in 2 hours. Absolutely loved it. I cried a bunch. It was a great game. Check it out, and check out my playthrough. It should be live soon.
Hold the fuck
It
up.
was a well-supported stream. 3 more packs.
Listen.
Abyss.
Listen. Listen. Before Your Eyes is a beautiful game, right? It gets you thinking. You know, your life is like the blink of an eye, literally, right? That's what that whole game is, and it's like very beautiful game. I ain't finished it myself. I have it. I'm gonna play through it at some point, but I played a little bit of it, or I guess experienced a little bit of it. We'll say, good game. Is that what all the fucking videos are? Or like not videos, but there's like a bunch of fucking screenshots being posted about him just fucking crying. He cry over that shit? I mean, look, listen, you know, there's been multiple games that have made me cry on stream or like on recording or whatever. I'm not gonna say you're a pussy or you're whatever, right? You know, games hit sometimes. Video games are in fact cool. But it feels kind of disingenuous. No, not disingenuous, bitch. It kind of just feels, it's him, unfortunately, so he can't have shit. He can't have shit, and like honestly, just hearing him, you know, going off about it, that's he shouldn't be able to like the things I like. Is all I'm saying. I think I draw the line there, you know. As well as with a certain somebody, you know, same ish.
Tonight. Let's go. Okay, for the record, earlier today we also had a well-supported stream, and as you can see, we actually got this lovely card out of the Abyss Eye set. I really like this guy. It's the 2 Cannon special illustration, or illustration rare. However, it's worth about $3-4. Not bad, but you know, you wish it would be worth more. It will be worth more when this is in the English set next month. Well, actually, later this month. It's already July.
What do you
Okay, But
mean?
now we are going to open 3 packs of cards tonight. Let's get to it, shall we, everybody? All right. First
Hold the fuck
off,
up, dude. Oh my god. I have to. I want to try and just like let shit play out and just like have it in the background, but like he says shit and it genuinely hurts my brain and it genuinely makes me have to like put all like 90% of yeah, I'm also fucking tired of shit, but like 90% of my brain to like decipher what the fuck he just said. So is he saying he's saying that the card is worth less right now because it's a Japanese card and it'll be worth more when it's in English? How do you know that? How do you know like what the card's worth will be? How are you predicting this shit, dude? Are you insider trading, dude? That's not good.
let's go. Let's get started.
Nah, fuck.
Will there be any more hits in this set? There could be. However, just for the record, we did technically get our required hits, meaning we got the minimum required out of a Japanese box. There may or may not be actual more hits in the box. If there are, it's like a bonus, okay?
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean the minimum required hits?
That would be the evolution of Mankey, which I forget. I know there's Mankey, and then there's this guy, and then there's Primeape. I forget the middle evolution name, but that is the middle evolution. Okay. We got Poplio again. Very nice. We have that fossil of the headpiece of this guy, the hard-headed dinosaur Pokemon. I forget his name.
You know,
It's Primeape.
you know, listen, I could give two shits about, you know, PokeTubers or like people that open packs of any variety of any sort, right? Who gives a shit? I think to some extent they can be entertaining or whatever. This fucker is not, though. Like, what is this? What is this setup? Why do we need to see your face and your hands? You know what I mean? Like, pick one or the other. You know? Or, like, make it smaller. I don't fucking know. I don't. Fucking atrocious. Fucking. Winterfell.
Primeape was the. You're right. It's Mankey, Primeape, Annihilate. That's what it is. So that's Primeape, and Annihilate is the evolution where he gains the Ghost type. That's right. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay.
What the fuck are you
Whoa,
talking
we got
about?
another
Genuinely,
hit.
I don't know anything about Pokemon
We
really.
got
Like,
another
I mean,
hit,
I like
and it's
to
a nice-looking
think
card.
that
I
I
have no
to
clue if this is a
think.
good one in the
I
set.
like
Now
to
we're gonna
think that
find
I do,
out.
but I really
We got
don't.
a bonus. See what I mean? So even though we got the required hits that we were supposed to get in the box, we actually can get bonuses, and we just got a bonus hit. First pack of the night. Look at that. That is Amarouge, right? Let's see if Amarouge is worth anything in this set, because I have no idea. The final card, then, is going to be Electrike, or... No, that's the evolved version of Electrike. I forget what it's called.
Okay,
Let's see
bro.
if this beautiful...
What, fucking 40-year-old man, 40-plus-year-old man. Sorry, excuse me. Listen, you can have hobbies. You can have things that you like collecting, right? But like, you know, he doesn't even fucking like doing this shit, dude. He's doing it for what? For what? Because it can give him money? Because there's like arbitrary worth to this? Is that the case? And if so, why is he so fucking retarded about it? What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It's such a low. It's such a fucking. It's like sad, but like honestly, it's hard to be sad for this fucker, because genuinely he does all of this shit to himself, and he never learns from any of it. And you know, as much as people make fun of him, he's just like, no, like you know, like. I always want to equate it to just like, yeah, sure, because like all locals say it, right, or whatever, just like, oh, you're bullying me, or like, you know, people are just being bullies. Yeah, you kind of. I don't know. I don't know if it says more about me or what the fuck or my friends or how whatever, right? But usually, typically, like what I've seen when people bully people, it's kind of like, how about you start acting normal? Well, stop being fucking weird, And it's like not necessarily to benefit you, but just like, yeah, just stop fucking embarrassing yourself, dude. We're cringing over here because of your ass, and they just never learn.
Full art card of Amarouge is worth anything. Here we go.
Immediately into checking how much, like, why not
Very
pull
nice
another
hit.
card or something? What the fuck? And he has to pull up his. You had time to set this up, Phil.
It is worth
Philip, you had time. You have the setup or whatever, right? You know you're gonna do this. I'm pretty sure going into it. I mean, you saw the, or regardless, just have it ready. You want to have a fucking structured stream, right? You fucking, yeah, you like to be structured and whatever. You claim you like doing that. So then, why do you not just have it on the side? Why do you have to like stop everything you're doing? Outside of the fact of like, we all know you're just fucking stupid and like unprepared or whatever. You're just doing this, yeah, without like any forethought. But like, yeah, just fucking have the website or whatever the fuck pulled up, and then you can just have it there. I don't know, man. I mean, maybe he did. Genuinely, I don't know. I kind of don't really care. I've just been hearing so much about this shit and seeing some of the crash outs, and I'm just like, genuinely, maybe I need to like sit down and like listen to some of it, because I've been out of the DSP shit for like a while. I was like never really in, right? But like on occasion, it was like kind of funny to be like, oh, what's Philip doing today? And then it was just like, I think it was the best when like Kino is doing shit with him, because they got him to do stuff, and I'm probably that's not a minority opinion or anything. It's probably a pretty popular opinion, but that's kind of when I fell off, is when he stopped doing shit, and obviously the King Snake, that whole shit, fucking just level of stupidity,
$5.79. It is actually a decent hit. For sure, that's a decent hit. Very nice. The reason I'm pleased about that is because earlier today we got the 2 cannon that I really like, and he's only worth like $3. This guy's worth over $5. So guess what? He's gonna make my wall. Very nice. We got our Japanese card. Well, our second Japanese card to make the Pokewall or the wall.
So
of
he is keeping them.
Out of this box. That's excellent. Wow, I'm actually very pleased. All right.
But it's gonna sound like I'm moving a goalpost or some shit, right? But it feels like such a waste.
And that I don't know yet. I'll have to take a look at all the values and figure that out.
Like for him, right? Because I just said like, oh well, like
nice looking illustration rare Amarouge. Very.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because I did just say like, do it because you like it, not for the hits or for money or whatever. So I guess he's keeping some. I genuinely don't know if he's like even making attempts or even hints at the fact that he'll probably sell them. But still, just like having it in his fuck ass wall, mold ridden wall, like it's just a waste. It's just I would rather he just set him on fire, honestly. It'd probably be a better use of space for him.
Very nice. Beautiful card. Okay. Tenkapotamus says, first stream I've ever watched of Phil, and he immediately hits a good card. Is it a coincidence? Well, you know what, Tenkapotamus? I think you're just going to have to watch all my streams from now on. There you go. Okay, second pack of the night.
There you go. Watch all my shitty streams, man.
So see what I mean? Even though We already got our required hits for the box. You can get additional hits. It's just there's a minimum amount you will always get in a Japanese box. Maybe this is a hot box. Maybe there's more in there. Did you know there's a box?
So it's not a requirement though. Does it mean like guaranteed hits or like I think you're using that wrong, right? They're not required. I think you mean guaranteed or yeah, right? Like just I think he means guaranteed hits. The minimum guaranteed or the minimum amount? I don't know. There's something else that he should be saying there. I feel like him saying the required is like because that makes it sound like oh yeah, no, we need to meet this many hits. If not, we're not doing this. We're not opening any more cards, or we're not opening any more packs, or whatever. That's what requirement kind of sounds like to me. Which, like, again, is even more stupid. But whatever, you know, like just nothing but greed from the pig roach, you know. But like that's nothing new to anyone really that knows of this shit.
$500 card in this set there is. So, all right, let's continue. Here we go. Okay, so that's Electrike. And I know that evolves into the other card that we just got, but I forget what the evolution of Electrike is called. Let's continue. Okay, that is the base evolution of that squid Pokemon that turns into the crazy looking one when it grows. I think that it's called like it starts with an M. I can't remember what it's called though. Okay. I have absolutely no idea what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that Pokemon before. So that's a first time for me.
And
it's very colorful. Look at it. Very
why
colorful.
why don't you give these shits away?
Okay.
Again?
That is Marshadow.
If you're not gonna do anything with it, you know?
That's Marshadow, I believe. Okay?
Okay, man,
And last
sure.
card of the pack. I don't know, some kind of is that that's not Remoraid. No, that's not Remoraid. I don't know what that is. I think that's looks like a rock type, right? So probably rock and water. But I'm not sure what that guy's called at all. Okay. All right, guys, last pack of the night, and then we'll count and we'll see how many we have left in the box for Abyss Eye, okay? Relicanth, says Tankopotamus. Thank you. Relicanth is the name of that fish. Very nice.
Did you call it a hit also?
Last pack of the night. Unless we get more support, I'm not asking for it. If we get $200 of support while I'm opening this pack, I'll open one more pack tonight. Okay, everybody? Okay, thank you.
What the fuck?
Here we go. Here we are. That is, I knew his name earlier today. I know he turns into Bennett. What? Shuppet? Shuppet. That's Shuppet. That's correct. It's a ghost type. Okay. That's an easy one. That is Sizzlipede, the fire centipede Pokemon. That, of course, is Bronzor. You could never, you know, confuse him for anybody else. Bronzor. I have absolutely no idea.
Fucking chat, dude.
What on earth is that? Is that the evolution of the Matcha Tea Ghost Pokemon? I think it is. So the Matcha Tea Pokemon apparently evolves into this tea, but I don't know what that tea is. I've never seen it before. So there you go. Okay. And last card, apparently of the night, Misty. It's Misty. She's probably a trainer card, right? I wonder what it is. Like probably like Misty's energy or something, right? Okay. All right, guys. Well, good stuff. Wow. Good pulls today. We got 2 illustration rares in today's set, including one that will make my wall. I just have to verify the value of all the other cards in my wall.
He's buying these fucking... What are those aren't like sleeves, right? Like they're... Well, I guess they're sleeves. What the fuck? It's like acrylic sleeves.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 packs left in this box. Very nice. Now remember, don't worry.
Who the fuck gave him the idea to do this? Where the fuck did this start?
Even be tomorrow. We'll have to see how it goes. We've got the remainder of the box of Chaos Rising that we were opening last week. Okay? It's still here. So we'll go back to the Chaos Rising box and continue with that box when we finish with this. And then after that, we have to make a decision. What do we do next? Do you want to go to a different Japanese box? Because they have tons of different Japanese boxes that we could do. Or we could do another of the same Japanese box and continue. Or we could go back to another English set. We'll see. All right, but very nice. I was right. Hell says I translated the card. That card is Kasumi no Genki, which means Kasumi Misty's energy. Oh. I had no idea. So it was Misty's energy is actually the name of the card. I guessed right. Well, there you go. Cool. All right. So
And he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit, dude.
DSP's pack rips,
What a
right?
fucker, dude.
I hope you enjoyed. That was a great day of ripping.
Why would you take
great
a bong
cards.
rip?
And I hope that you'll come on back. So, we do have one more day this week of streaming. Tomorrow, I'm actually playing some popular games like Dark
Might
Souls 2.
fucking mellow
So there's a very
out,
strong
maybe.
chance
I
we'll
don't
open
know.
more cards
Or
tomorrow, okay?
freak
So
out
thank you
and
guys.
jump
Hope
out
you
your
enjoyed the show.
window.
See you
Either
next
one
time.
is preferable.
This was a good hit. I'm pleased with this hit, everybody. Can't wait to put it on the wall, but like I said, I just have to confirm in that bottom row where it's going to go in the value. All right, guys? Very good stuff, and I appreciate all of you
Me
hanging out here tonight.
when I find Walter White and he gives me a sample and I'm like, I love
Next
that
card.
hit.
It's a weird-looking card. What the heck is this?
Is this
Quito?
from today?
Quito.
This
I
is
didn't
from
think this
9 hours
looked-
ago, so we'll see.
All right,
Oh,
let's
shit.
continue. Rack cat? A raccoon?
Thanks,
Any guys?
Duty. Thanks, Duty, for the clips.
4 packs of Abyss
me.
Eye
Oh, my
that we're
fucking
about to
is my
unpack.
controller
And
dying?
then 1 pack of Ascended Heroes. Because we actually have one very
Oh,
generous
fuck.
$100 contributor, which means we are qualifying for these. This set is basically
Controller's dead. Okay.
like playing the lotto,
Hang
to
on.
be frank with you. Like this stuff, you're guaranteed to get some hits, right? This is so rare to get. First of all, they're expensive, but then you have very low chances. But if you get something good, you get something good. Like there's $1,000 cards in this set, multiple. There's God packs in this set where you open up a pack that has all
And
hits.
you love
So,
that.
Let's see how we do. Let's get started. Where are my scissors?
Yes, Philip.
Here we go.
Yes, keep
Let's start with more
spending
Abyss
money
Eye. We're halfway through this
on
box, so
fucking
that means there's 15
cardboard.
packs left because each Japanese box has 30 packs. So let's get started with Abyss Eye for today and see how we do. Here's our first pack. We are guaranteed more hits in this box. It's just uncertain how many, but there's at least another one in here. Okay, ready? Here we go. Jinx. We have not gotten Jinx yet. Here we go. I mean, how could you not recognize Jinx?
My God, it's Cat.
Again, who we already have, but that's a nice Skarmory. I really like that art. This is the mask fossil from that particular Pokemon that wears the mask. Shield,
Okay,
Shield something I think he's called. Shield or Shieldin or something. So that's his mask fossil right there.
I mean, the Pokemon shit is like naturally it's of one note and it's the same shit and he's just super not entertaining with it,
Now,
right?
I'm thrown for a loop here. We already had this. Oh, this is the evolution of the Pokemon. This is the guy. His name is really weird. His name is a number or something like that. So this is the evolution of that Pokemon, and this is a full holo, and we don't have this one yet. So there you go. That's a cool card.
Who the
I
fuck
like
is
that.
we?
Okay.
Who the fuck is we,
Shirley
Phil?
Body? I thought it was a number. I thought it had a number in it or
You
something.
don't have that one yet.
Yeah. Okay. And this
God
is a
damn it, dude.
rewards badge. What that means, I have no idea. I
This
started
this
looking up the names of these
fucking
cards. That's a rewards badge.
it's
Whatever that means.
parasocial shit, you know?
Okay,
It's
that's our
like
first pack. Not bad. I'm glad
yes,
we got
my
cards
my
that are
fans
on the edge of the
will
set.
really
That's cool.
enjoy it if I involve them in my shit.
Second pack.
And I get like, yes, you're not wrong, but god damn, is it fucking annoying? Cause who the fuck is we, dude?
That's Slowbro. No, that's Slowpoke. Not that's the starter. Yeah. Okay, this is the shield Pokemon. Is it called Sheldon or something? I don't know what its name is, but it has a shield on its face, and so that's what we had. We had the fossil.
Is
of
it
its
called,
shield.
just a human name? It's
But there you
Sheldon.
go.
To be fair, I don't know Pokemon.
Silvally.
So,
Silvally,
I
Jake
don't know,
says.
man.
It's called the pre-evo is type null. Oh, so the pre-evo is type null. When it evos, it's called Silvally. Wow, that's weird. That's a weird name. Okay.
They're
Okay, this
fucking
is what I told you, this was
Pokemon.
the
They're
box of
gonna have
T-Ghost.
weird
And I was
names. They're
thinking,
gonna.
it's a
What the
box of
fuck
T-Ghost.
do you
That's a cool Pokemon,
mean?
actually. Okay. Oh, we got a hit. We got a hit. It's Toucanon. That is a beautiful special illustration Toucanon. That is gorgeous. Wow, look at that. That's one of the nicest looking cards. I mean, I don't think it's going to be worth much, but that is really nice looking, right? Like, whoa, I'm going to scan this guy right now.
What the fuck, dude?
The final card is just this bell. We already got that bell.
He's scanning
let's
him?
see what Toucanon is worth.
Is that how he finds out?
Nice
Okay.
hit. Okay.
But if it's not worth anything, how is it? I don't get it. I don't understand what he wants from this. Like, if he's genuinely just collecting them, right? It's still lame as fuck, though. Like, it's just, what the fuck are you doing, man? I get it. I get it. You can't be gaming your entire life. You know, you need to do something else. I get it. He's been saying that.
That will definitely not make my wall. But it's nice that we got another hit. Let me get a sleeve. I'll put it in a sleeve.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Why are you going off about the fucking art and whatever, right? And saying, oh, it's a beautiful card and shit. And then you're just like, well, you know, it's not gonna go on my wall though, right? Like, it's cool that we got this card. It's not worth much. Beautiful card. Not going on my wall though. I'm gonna put it in the sleeve. Like, so what the fuck does his wall? Right. It's that fucking dog shit in the corner that you can barely see. You can barely see it. You'd be better off making a border for your stream made out of the cards that you fucking put there. Like, I feel like that'd be a better fucking use of the images on these fucking cards than what you're doing, because nobody can fucking see them or appreciate them outside of like the one time you pulled them. But like, you know, like fucking 6 months from now, god damn it, I'm just fucking died. Like, what, 6 months from now, a year from now, I don't know how long he's gonna ride this shit. All it's gonna take is for like one person, like major person, right? A major person to criticize the Pokemon shit, like the bitch wall, like whatever, and he's gonna drop it. He's gonna be like, oh no, that was lame the entire time, or I've grown. I don't need these cards anymore, even though you spent like fucking what, over $1,400 on packs. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand. I don't understand what he's chasing. I don't understand, like, what even the point is, what his goal is, outside of, you know, monetary, you know, his monetary goal, obviously. But, like, dude, what the fuck, man? Oh, right, it's this stage. This stage fucks me in the ace. Because the colors are all fucked. For me, these colors fuck with me. Anyway, continue, Philip.
I currently don't have the sleeves in here. I gotta go get them. They're in a box that's not up here right now, but I will definitely sleeve that one.
Again, why don't you just have your shit there if you're doing this? Like, it's not like you do this spontaneously. You stream without the goal of doing this shit. You want to pull cards. Like, that's like the whole thing why you like
Seriously, I like how that looks a lot. Like, nice tropical.
The whole thing where like you string along your fucking dents and make them meet the goal so that you could do this, like, or dangle this carrot in front of them to meet the goal, whatever, regardless. So you're gonna end up opening packs. Why don't you just have the shit ready? You know what I mean? Like, it's different if like although I might also suggest doing something similar. But it's like if you're fucking streaming and you're gonna stream multiple games, whatever. Like, yeah, you don't necessarily have to have all the games ready in your hand or like, you know, right there so that you could like switch to them or whatever, right? If you're doing physical. But like, you know, there's clearly a fucking well, I don't think you can see it with the circle cut out, but there's clearly a shelf fucking behind me. You know, and there's a shelf over there. They have games. So like if I were to switch a game, like I would get up, move those like that's fine. You know, at least the game is there. but this shit is like, okay, sleeves don't take up that much space, and it's not like you're gonna have like, you know, 100 sleeves or some. Well, I mean, yeah, they come in like, you know, packs, but like, you know what I mean. Like you're not gonna have like a bin of sleeves or some shit just, you know, taking up space. Like it's gonna be a fucking thing like this, maybe a little bigger, and a lot thicker. But it's gonna be a thing of that, and it's just gonna be there. It's not gonna take up fucking space on your desk. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Card. Okay, that's 2 down, 2 to go. Again, guys, if you support more, we will do more. All right, let's get to $200 of support.
See, you're doing this with that intention. So what the fuck? You're never ready though.
Okay.
God, you fucking suck.
Here we go.
18 years of this shit, huh? Well, not this shit in particular, but, you know, fucking streaming and whatnot.
Okay, so this is the base level. So you said this was type null. Okay, so that's type null. Now I know. Type null.
Okay, but what is that information, knowing this information, gonna do for you, though? Like,
that's,
you know what I mean?
Target it.
Fuck, that's fine.
That is, oh, this is the guy that becomes Banette when he evolves. Shuppet. Shuppet becomes Banette, so that's Shuppet. There we go.
How about you shove it, sir?
Mandrake, Mantine. This is the evolution of the Manta Ray Pokemon. And it's like Mantike. And then this is the evolution. I can't remember what it's called. It might be Mantine. But it starts Mantike and then this. This is the evolution. So, here you go.
It's funny because he's like kind of excited about this shit.
Totally forget
it's not.
Supporters have like generic names. I don't know who that is. But it's just a generic supporter card.
As excited as like WWE champions, obviously.
Okay.
Like that shit was a different level of being exciting, excited. Like he was genuinely popping off for some of those.
One of the Japanese cards made the wall. The Morpeko made the wall. It's actually right middle of the pack too. Okay.
I wouldn't. What do you? I would call it a corner, dude. It's not even a fucking wall.
1920s. There you go. Palafin. This is Palafin. This one. That's Palafin. Oh, that's apparently the evolution of the dolphin Pokemon Palafin. Never mind. I got it confused with the Manta Ray Pokemon. So I was wrong. Sorry, I was wrong, and I.
I mean, does it matter? Does it?
Everybody.
You just like. Does it matter? Who gives a shit, Phil?
I forgot his name.
Genuinely, who's calling you out in the comments for being fucking stupid or wrong?
It's the middle evolution. Okay. Maybe Lantump or something. Okay, this is called like it's a silly name. Vullaby. I think this is Vullaby. And this
they're all silly names. They're all strange names. What do you? What? Like you're?
The chick that turns into a vulture.
You're gonna name somebody these things like oh, it's like a normal name that you would name your child or some shit. Like what are you talking about?
It's supposed to be fossil that you find, and it's supposed to be the face mask of the hard-headed Pokemon. That's supposed to be like his head armor. So they find it in a dig, and that's what this card is actually.
The head armor, yes,
right.
sir.
Right,
don't worry, babe. I brought protection. It's just that.
Ghost type, pretty scary, right? Yikes. Evolution of Mango.
The head armor. You mean a helmet? Also, what the fuck?
And the final card. That is Koraidon. Koraidon, which is the Pokemon that transforms into the bike in Pokemon Scarlet, and you ride it around. I rode it around in the game. I remember. Okay, I'm getting better at this. I'm starting to actually recognize the Pokemon now, so that's a good thing. All right, so that is it.
What
for
the
our 4 packs
fuck
of
do you
this eye.
mean?
That should leave us with 11 packs left.
You're
to go.
getting better at
Okay?
this. Like,
And
what?
now, ladies
What do
and
you?
gentlemen, the main event. It is time to open.
Oh, my brain hurts. My brain hurts from trying to understand. You're getting better at recognizing the Pokemon. I know I'm like kind of just nitpicking or like just like talking shit, but it's like, what do you mean you're getting better at this and recognizing the Pokemon? Like, you think you're acquiring a skill by just like by looking at these photos, or because people say the names and then you remember them and then you're like, oh yeah, I remember this one because somebody said it like fucking 6 weeks ago or whatever, however fucking long he's been doing this shit. Like, what do you mean? And again, who gives a fuck? Who cares? You just pull the damn cards. Just dance. Alright? Just dance for the people and shut the fuck up. Like, obviously he genuinely thinks people give a fuck. A certain number of people. I'm sure a couple didn't give a fuck. I'm sure. You know? But, like, not enough. Not enough. Nor. Like, they should just get out of there, man. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Don't be in there, man. Get out of there. Fuck. He pisses me off so much, dude. And again, it's like, it's not even anything in particular that he does per se. It's just him existing, man. It's just unnatural for him to be around. I think there was mistakes made and there were plans to get rid of him in an update, in a patch, and he just kept missing it. You know, he just kept squeaking by. And so now his presence just aggravates me, and it genuinely he doesn't need to do anything in particular to piss me off. He just has to exist. Hey. Okay. Reading Arribas? Arriba. Alright.
All Ascended Heroes. Again, there's a chance you get a God pack. We'll find out. All right, what are we going to get? I don't know. How does this open? Oh, from the top. Okay, ready? We're just going to open the second pack that was in here out of 6. We already opened one pack. This is the second pack in Ascended Heroes. Here we go. All right.
Sure, Philip.
So there's actually a telltale way to tell if you have a God pack, and I'll tell you what it is in a second. Here we go. So,
What?
take them out.
Okay.
First off, everyone, since this is English cards, it means you get the code. So enjoy this code. All right. Now.
Okay, yeah, of course you'd fucking give away the code. That's like your fucking thing. That's what you did. Well, not really. You gave away empty boxes, but like the same fucking sentiment, right? And it doesn't technically doesn't cost you anything. It also doesn't really cost you anything to, like, I mean, in comparison, I feel like it doesn't really cost you anything to you know, send these fucking packs off, but you know, go off, sir. You know,
In a God pack, okay, the first card, that's your energy card, is metallic. Now, we've seen some metallic energy before in these ultra rare packs and didn't know what it meant. That is your hint that you have a God pack, okay? So let's see, you ready? If it's metallic energy, we might have a God pack. Here we go.
wait, you said to tell that you have it,
It's
but now you're
metallic, I'm
saying
not kidding.
you might
It's
have
metallic
one.
energy.
So what the fuck?
That is the sign of a God pack. Holy crap, guys.
Right.
You
So it's a
might
sign
have
of
a
it,
God
but you
pack.
might
It's only a
have it.
chance,
What do
okay?
you mean?
Metallic energy is a chance, but if you don't have metallic energy, you cannot have a God pack. All right,
Oh,
are we
I
ready?
guess. Well, then
So
why
this
the
is
fuck are you
deal.
saying that's how you tell
If
that
I
you
flip
have one
this
or not?
first card and it's a hit, that means we actually have a God pack. Okay? Because the first card is never a hit. If it is, you have the God pack, and it means this pack will probably be worth thousands of dollars. Okay, are we ready?
Well, I'm glad it's worth dirt.
That is not a hit, folks. Sorry. Sorry. Clefairy is not a hit. Clefairy's a nice card, but that's not a hit. Well, we tried. Maybe we'll have further chances. But
Is there
in this pack? There could still be a great.
Is there a way to have an attempt? I'm sorry. Is there is there a fucking measurable way to like have an attempt at a fucking at a pack? What do you mean we tried? Phil, why don't you fucking open your mouth? We weren't lucky. There's no attempt. There's no skill. There's no nothing. You're just opening packs. We tried to open it. Yeah, and it's just you trying to open the fucking foil, the stupid aluminum, not aluminum, whatever the fuck, plastic, and you fail and you mangle your fingers and you're not able to open the pack. That's an attempt. That's we try. You know? Not, what the fuck? Ah, Philip.
Great hit in this pack. There's a Gengar in this set worth $1,800. Okay, so let's keep going. The Galadrian Zigzagoo. That's some wild art.
You know, I can appreciate some decent art and whatnot.
The evolution of Carkol, the Mega Evolution at one point.
I like going off tangent here or off topic. I've recently been like looking at like figures and like really criticizing sculpts for like no fucking reason. Cause like I don't collect figures, dude. Not really. Like they have to be of shit that I really like, and even then, it's not like it's just like an afterthought. Like it's just like not an afterthought, but it's just like, oh well, it's a figure of the thing I like, so I'm gonna get it, you know. But it's not like I'm going out of my way to get these figures, right? Regardless, I digress. I've been like looking at some of the SH figure arts and like Marvel Legends and stuff, and I'm just looking at them and I'm like, you know, this is ugly, this looks cool. Storm Figures is dropping some Alpha 3 figures, Street Fighter Alpha 3 figures. Some of them look cool. I'm not a big fan of like Zangief in particular. Like he's a big fucking guy, right? And a lot of muscles. And so in order to get, I guess, the level of articulation that they're trying to get, he needs to have like a lot of open like joints, it seems like, or like open spots, and that really takes me out of it. It sucks. I hate that. I hate the look of it. Not to say that the figure's bad per se. Like it's probably a good figure, like quality wise and everything. It's just I think it's a fucking eyesore to see all those open spots between like the knee and stuff, and like where like his fucking shins, they look like they're boots, dude. It's so stupid. I hate it. And like I was looking at like, and it was like juxtaposed because you see the Street Fighter figures, and then right next to it you see the Darkstalker figures. And I wish I had come prepared or even known that I was going to talk about this. I would have had pictures. But well, I mean I do have pictures, but I have to like move them over to my computer, and I kind of want to do that anyway. You see Morgan and Lilith right next to them juxtaposed, and they look good. Like they don't have the thing about like the Alpha Storm figures. Like I believe Chun-Li had like thigh cuts, which I also don't really like. And like no ab crunch, which like whatever, you don't really need one, but like stuff like that, right? And then you look at the Darkstalkers figures and like no thigh cut. But it looked like they would be pretty, like, pretty high on the articulation. Like, I think they had, like, double knee joints and, like, double elbow joints and stuff. And then, like, pretty sure they were actually using like ball joints and shit. And it's like, okay, yeah, you know. I don't remember if it's on ab crunch. I think they did have ab crunches. Cool. Don't really need them, like I said, but like, you know, if you want to get some dynamic poses and stuff, it kind of, you know, need it. And then just like, they looked good. Like they just looked good. The paint job on them and everything. Versus like the Chun-Li, she looked wonky, dude. And I was like, I don't know if it's just because it's not like, because it was still under like, whether there were, you know, what is it called? Fuck, like finalizing it or whatever. There were approval. They were just waiting for approval or whatever. So like it's not done, right? I guess it's just like a prototype, but she looks off, dude. And I was like, that, I don't know, man. And then again, you just look at Morgan and Lith, and and they were also under approval. And they look great. I don't know. Anyway, whole fucking thing aside, I just really like looking at figures now. And again, not even to collect them, just to look at them and then just talk shit about articulation and stuff that I kind of don't actually give a fuck about. But like, I know about it. And so when I see it, I'm like, I appreciate it. You know, I can sit there and I can appreciate and I can talk my shit and I can, like, you know, have a little bit of just like, I don't know, just like an opinion, you know, on what this thing looks like to me. And, you know, and just be like, I like the craftsmanship or I don't, you know, it feels good to be able to do that. Because I've never really done that for figures or like really anything in terms of like collecting. Like, I mean, I collect the stupid Tubbs ducks, you know what I mean? Like, I collect stupid shit. But it's usually always of things that I like, so it's like, it's okay for me, you know? But yes, I can see where spending money on a fucking dumbass rubber duck that has the likeness of like a video game character, I can see where that's stupid. I can see where, like, yeah, you could use your money on something else, man. I get it, right?
In a game. Yeah, there's an awesome Pikachu in this set too, right, Toasty? There's an awesome Pikachu in this set. Snorant. That is a very nice looking electric. The electric eel. Electric. Okay. Remember, guys, this is the last pack unless we get more support. So this will be it for this DSP pack rips. Unless we get some more. If we get to 200, we'll open more, okay?
Again, no, I strongly feel you should take a bong rip, dude.
Noiver. A bat Pokemon.
Ah, shit. I think I'm boned.
Remember her?
Oh, wait, hang on.
Influencer
God damn it.
from Pokemon Legends ZA.
Okay, we got some more songs.
First, Reverse
wait.
Hollow. It is the evolution of Carkol. It is colossal. And as you can see, the Reverse Hollows look great in this set. They all have these nice symbols on the bottom. I like how that looks.
I'm not sure how many songs there
So
are in this game.
Could be a hit, or it could
And
just
it
be another
doesn't
standard
say,
Reverse Hollow.
I think.
Here we go. It is a Reverse Hollow. Okie dokie? Okie dokie? What is that? I have no idea. Okie dokie? I've never seen that before. It says it's fighting type, but yeah, I've never seen that Pokemon before. Huh.
It's just a
Okie dokie.
Pokemon, sir.
Okay, ready?
It ain't that deep.
Final card of the set. Could be a hit, or it could be just a full hollow. Here we go. It's a full hollow Gruden, which is a nice looking card. I like how it looks. Groudon.
You said Gruden, you bitch.
Not it. So, sadly, nope. No hits in our second Ascended Heroes pack. If you remember, we also did not have a hit in our first Ascended Heroes pack. We got 4 left. So, we'll see how it goes, okay? And I do want to say thank you to everyone who supported Pokemon today on that first stream and made this happen. We got a cool hit. We did. We got one of my favorite looking cards that I've had a hit on. I really like that Toucannon. It's a shame it's only worth $3, but it's beautiful, right? Beautiful car. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for watching DSP Pack Rips. We may or may not have more today. I do have a late stream, but it's kind of a wild card game. It's a game that is a very short one. It's an indie game, so we don't know if people are going to show up or support it or not. We'll have to see. But
Okay,
if not,
he's
then
talking
tomorrow
about
we'll do it all again, and
before your
tomorrow we actually
eyes.
have more staple games that I feel we'll probably get more heads out for. So we'll see. But this has been a good episode. Thank you for watching DSP Pack Rips. I'll see you next time.
I kind of don't want to watch more Duty. Let's see.
The 2 Cannon special illustration.
Uh, 9 days ago. No, okay, I think we might. Oh right, but it's good. Is it? I don't. When I don't want his fucking commentary, he has commentary on it, dude. Okay. No, I just want to. Oh wait, this was. Okay, I want to see this though. Where? Raw Phil, come on, man. I mean, I could watch Raw Phil, but we'll just. Okay, this.
Now I'm tearing up. How am I supposed to read this?
Okay.
Well, honestly, hello everyone, Darkside Phil here with something special for you. Over the last several weeks, I've been looking for something different to do on my
Men's
stream,
Piet.
and this game called Before Your Eyes has come up time and time again when we're going through Steam games and things to wish list and games to possibly look at for like an indies night. And finally, it actually just went on a big sale on the Steam Summer Sale. July
It's
1st,
been on sale multiple
right now,
times,
2026.
Philip. What
It's
the
only
fuck are you
$2.
talking about,
So that's a
dude?
huge discount. And I said, you know what? Let's try it, actually. Let's see tonight. It's about 2 hours, and we're going to give it all.
Why are you already crying, dude?
Now, the reason that I'm opening this up and showing you this menu is for a good reason. This game can be played with blinking of the eyes. Meaning, if you have a webcam set up looking at you, you can have it read your eye movements and your blinking, and the blinking is supposed to actually move between scenes. Now, the only problem with this is, I'm not a normal guy, I'm a streamer, I'm in a small room with air conditioning on. I hate to say it, but sometimes my eyes burn at night when I'm in here. So I don't think it would make sense to have a game based on me blinking. My eyes are dry because of the air conditioning, I blink, and we miss a whole scene. Because that's how this game works, is if you blink, you actually move to like another scene. And I don't want to be missing any scenes of the game. The whole point is to see the whole game, right?
Could be fun.
No.
That's just how this thing works.
Hmm.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And don't be afraid.
Yeah.
And don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
So they're basically testing you, test of endurance. Can you actually take like a long time and not blink in real life? But we're not doing the blink mechanic. See, I've already blinked a ton because my air conditioning's on. That's right. The way I see it, like, if your significant other is a composer or musician, you're gonna learn something about music. You're gonna absorb that information along the way, right? Of course. So this is like
What are you
little
talking
video
about?
I wonder if you get like a reward, like a Steam achievement, if you pop all the bubbles. Oh, I'm not gonna throw the picture. No.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
Now that's messed up. She's putting herself down because her piece didn't get taken. I shouldn't say that.
Make it further than conducting the high school choir.
So now we're learning about her
Never said
dad.
anything though. He was what you might call the strong silent. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach.
It's an interesting life change. I mean, then again, I went coast to coast in the United States.
Your dad got his
Okay, bro. You always gotta fucking make it about yourself, huh?
To him. Gave up on her dream of being like a musician, and she's gonna do something else just to be more practical for the family. Which, to be honest, why
Oh, wait,
do a
what
lot
are
of
my
people
buttons?
have to do that when they become an adult? They have to give up on their dreams and they have to do something just to pay the bills, and that's incredibly respectable. Sad, but it's incredibly respectable. Thank you to Sean. He says, "Hey Phil, how you doing?" We also got 1,000 kicks from Hatebreed.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading.
Okay, that's really witty.
They let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Huh. Interesting. Well, they got to give him up for adoption then. Beautiful. Very nice.
Well, I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see,
Oh no!
she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not.
Why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
So I can't even read it. We want to get in a picture of that feeling. I don't even know what it says. I don't even know what it says. I couldn't read the whole thing. I had to draw a picture of him taking a dump.
Okay. So you know just as much, really, as you would know had you just fucking blinked
Okay.
and just played the game as it was intended. You suck.
What's
You
going on?
know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
They mummy wrapped each other.
Or get off your chest.
Mummy rap.
Embalm each other now.
Isn't that just a sleeping bag, Phil?
I think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese
So it's a
game.
bootleg Pokemon,
He
right?
calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been
what
so
the fuck is that
focused on
laugh,
how
dude?
good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And
You have like no input, dude. Like what? Genuinely, what is the
but I
point?
also like hanging
What
out
is the
with
point? What is the difference
was
of you
also something I
having
wanted to talk to you about.
watched the cutscenes or blinking through them? There's like no difference. You have no input. You're not human.
What the?
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like.
Okay, it's
that
really
you let
creepy
me
how she's
talk.
turning her head back and forth as she talks. She can't.
Cousin never lets me talk.
Cool.
Why is that
Disturbing.
creepy? Why is that creepy? You just don't know how to fucking talk to people?
I guess I was supposed to do that already. Whoa, constellation? T-A...
Oh fuck, I'm cursed.
T-A-E?
Oh, the curse is that. Oh no, I can double jump. I'm
T-A-
just
oh, this
stupid.
is gonna be a whole, like a word. I guess I was supposed to be doing this while she was talking, and I didn't realize it.
No shit, Phil.
Stay. Oh, is it supposed to be stay? Yeah. Stay. Stay here. So they're gonna say you have to make a choice between staying here or going home so you can do your audition.
sure, Phil? Is that what they're gonna do? Again, you're like making all these
I won't
predictions.
skip that. Dude, man. Thank you. What happened? Why am I doing it again? I wanted to skip him. By the way, with that, we've hit $100 of support tonight. Thank you, guys. That means at the end of the stream, we will open a pack of Pokemon cards. Now, for every $50 we make tonight, after that, we'll open another. If someone does a $50 contribution, we'll do another, etc., as usual. But thank you guys so much for the contributions tonight and the support. From what I'm understanding, the game's around 2 hours long. We're a little over an hour in. And now we're
It's an even shorter game if you just play with the actual mechanic that they want you to play it with, and take something away from that. Take something away from the fact that you have it's just a finite life or finite time with people, and again, it's just everything happens in a blink. I really do think, especially the first time playing the game, you probably would just be expected to play it that way. Because, again, it still, hits, I think, at least for me, it hit even more. I didn't even know it had the option to take off the blinking thing. But, I mean, playing it definitely hit. I don't know why the hell this guy, he's like, oh no, I want to experience the whole thing. Okay, you could have played it twice. Be like, okay, we're gonna play it one time with the one time with the mechanics that they wanted you to experience, and then you could do part 2 or whatever, play it by yourself. I don't fucking know, dude. You could have done fucking something with that. It's just dumb that you. God damn it, Phil. God damn it, dude.
Horrible.
Whatever.
Okay?
Go ahead.
Oh. Now I'm tearing up. How am I supposed to read this?
Is that really you? It's
What?
Chloe.
It's Chloe. Oh, Chloe, I was about to cry.
Believe this. It's
I was about to cry, and now you run into me in an embarrassing moment, Chloe. How could you embarrass me publicly when I'm crying about my mother? Chloe, how dare you?
Why are you? Why the fuck are you crying?
Actually, that's pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny. It's about to be a touching moment. I was going to read it. I started to tear up, and then she shows it like, what the? No.
Why
No,
is that?
It's supposed to be a meaningful moment.
Why is
How
that?
dare you interrupt it?
Why is that funny?
A pianist. And if I was a pianist, I wouldn't have not been there for my mother. I would have been there for her. It's your fault, Chloe. You're the reason my mother's dead.
You don't know how to fucking emote like a human. You don't know how to act like a human. This is probably gonna be the last thing I watch, because one, it's late, and two, it's aggravating me really bad. It's okay to be. It is genuinely okay to be vulnerable, to get in your fifis, whatever. That's totally okay. I understand, especially among, because obviously we've all had moments, right, and getting a little in there. But I've had one moment where that I was fucking ugly crying around some friends of mine because some shit was going down, right? I'm not gonna get too much into it or anything, but just some shit was going down, and I just started ugly crying. And yeah, I was kind of I felt stupid and whatnot, and I'm mildly embarrassed about it, but you gotta feel that shit out. You know what I mean? And it's okay to feel that shit out. And I've grown to, me personally, right? I've grown to just be whatever about that shit, about crying or whatever, right? Like it's just you have emotions, you're gonna feel them. Holding them in is not gonna be good for you or the people around you if you don't know how to, you know, express it. So yeah, it's just he's like so fucking like embarrassed or quote unquote macho, even though he really isn't. He's pretty meek. But you know, can you give me a direction to go in though? Yeah, he's too quote unquote macho or whatever for it. Yeah, you know, so he can't let himself be vulnerable even in this setting. Even, you know, it's a fucking video game. Like he has to make light of it, even though he was like saying it was like supposed to be like a meaningful moment or whatever the fuck. But like he can't let it be a meaningful moment. Like he can't just let it breathe. Like, you know, he had to try and like awkwardly be funny, and it was just it's so fucking cringe, man. I'm gonna fucking die. I've got no health, and I don't have anything to heal with. Right? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead unless I think unless I fight something. Oh, hey, I found it. Well, that works out.
Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
No. You ruined my life. You really did.
I'd really love to catch up.
You made that decision, though.
Or a lonely one.
Happy.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
Correct.
Got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year.
What sickness would make you stay inside for an entire year?
Why does it
Your parents
matter?
can stay with you. What? What is that? What are you talking about? Does this even exist?
The death of those cats must.
Why does it matter,
Lesson
dude?
that simply being alive wasn't enough.
I knew it.
So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Jeez.
Listen, Henry.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
Okay.
We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
All right. Okay.
I don't think I have enough for any of these.
Dude, how? Okay, I gotta ask before we continue. How was all this happening? And then you had all this stuff that happened after when you became a famous artist. If you were sick with this, it looks like cancer or something, right? And how did you skip all of this in the first story? Like, that's crazy that you skipped all of this?
Going to come. He was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life. A full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
No, and now go.
She accepts. Close your eyes now. And keep them closed.
Okay.
She's gonna let you in.
Why is he smiling like that?
There must be somewhere that he likes.
Huh. That's it. Huh. Well, honestly, I mean, it's very emotional, but it's not as like sad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm just feeling. I actually don't feel sad right now. I'm just overwhelmed with emotion because obviously it's a ending that's not as bad as it could be. That was very unique.
Is that not sadness though, or emotions, or being overwhelmed,
That was very unique.
or at least a form
That
of
was a really cool
sadness?
story. And it gets you, man. It gets you, right? Just like everyone said, everyone's crying their eyes out when you play the game. That's why. Obviously, no one wants to think of an 11-year-old who dies of cancer. It's incredibly sad, but it's an interesting way to think about the human condition. I wish I could talk normally right now because I actually have some insightful things to say, but the stupid emotion takes me over.
Insightful things to say.
The human condition is that we all know we're gonna die, and everyone wants to live a full life, and everyone wants to feel like because their life was longer or whatever that it was more meaningful. But what the game is trying to say is that's not the case. That anyone can have a meaningful life as long as you serve a purpose. And
Jesus
his purpose
fucking
was
Christ,
to be
dude.
there
Phil. I think you're projecting, right? I think Philip is projecting a little bit, maybe a lot. Fair enough. Fair enough. You want to feel that way. You're more than welcome to feel however you feel about this game. However this game, moved you. Fine, but you're such a fucking bitch, dude. You're such a pussy. I know I said earlier, like, it doesn't mean that I'm going to call him that or whatever, but no, yeah, he kind of is. Because he's, like, making it kind of about himself and then, like, projecting it onto everyone else and being like, no, this is what you guys felt, right? Like, we're going to go back.
or whatever that it was more meaningful. But what the game is trying to say is that's not the case. That anyone can have a meaningful life as long as you serve a purpose. And the kid's purpose was to basically be there for his parents and to give his parents meaning, which he did. And of course, his parents are never going to.
Yeah, Phil, how's that going for you? How's that for you? Are you giving your parents purpose? Are you following your whatever 5-year plan? Are you making any fucking progress on that? You gonna go visit them anytime soon? Phil, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Forget him, so they're going to keep him with them for the rest of their lives. And their lives have been enriched and improved because he lived. And of course, his next door neighbor as well, Chloe, had a real friend because of him. She even said her story was that she really didn't have any friends, right? She felt very isolated, especially because her mother had died. And to have a friend because of him, right? So that's kind of an interesting message. And the unique games that tell interesting messages stay with you, and this one will.
An interesting message? Okay, fair enough. I didn't actually play the game. Like I said, I've played some of it, and it was already getting to me, Again, though, just the fleetingness of life. The just... Again, everything it just goes by in the blink, right? That alone was enough. You're fucking bitch for playing it the way you did, and then acting like you got like this stronger, or this whatever, this opinion, this higher opinion or insightful thing to say about it, when it's like, yeah, the schnozberries taste like schnozberries, Phil. Yeah. It's It's like, okay, so my wife and I played a game a while ago. It was like a year. It was like, no, it was a few years ago. It's called, what was it called? It wasn't What Comes After, was it? No. Something else. It makes me mad that I don't remember the name of. But it had the, Good Night Moon as a stage and stuff like that. It was a puzzle game, and like you were spirits. I believe you're like spirits, and like you're doing a little puzzle game, and it's like it's a really cute game, and it made us cry, and again, like it made us cry more so because Usagi decided, oh yeah, let me name this character after my grandma, who also just recently passed. And it just hit more that way, right? But like we weren't like, oh yeah, we're it's such an insightful thing. Like, no, it's just like it's a thing about death, and death in general is just a concept that like a lot of people, either don't like accepting, or like it's a thing that we have to accept because it's whatever. But it's you I don't know. Again, like it just feels so disingenuous when it comes from Philip. So it's just,
Bill, like I remember To the Moon, I remember Soma, and this one it doesn't need gameplay. It just needs a riveting story that maybe makes you feel something or teaches you something, right?
What did it teach you?
And I think for a lot of people, if you have no idea what that game was, because I didn't. I had no idea what that game was going into it whatsoever. To experience it and say, you know what, maybe I learned something. Maybe not everyone is going to have a perfect life. Not everyone's going to have a long life, or but as long as there's some kind of meaning there, and it wasn't just a waste, which a lot of people think of these days, of life, that what's the point? Well, maybe there is a point. Maybe you just have to see it. Maybe a lot of people miss the point of life, living, and the impact that they actually have on people around them, and they take it all for granted. 11 years with those.
Okay, Philip. So then, how about you shut the fuck up and stop telling people that they're a waste of space, a waste of air? How about you stop calling people mouth droolers? How about you stop calling people knuckle dragging mouth droolers? You're talking about like, oh, the impact that people have on other people's lives, and kind of walking away with like, oh, life matters and shit like that, and there's a meaning to life. Yet constantly, repeatedly, stream after stream, you just say that your detractors and your trolls have no meaning at all in life, that they are a waste of space, that they don't fucking matter. You're a fucking cocksucker. You fucking suck. Fucking, you are a bitch. You're a fucking bitch. You're a pussy, and you speak out of both sides of your mouth. God, you fucking suck. God, you're the fucking worst. You're the fucking worst. But of course, because I got a little too in my feelings, and I needed to project, and I need to feel like my life is meaningful and I have a purpose. That means like everyone has a purpose, but except for my trolls, except for the detractors, duty. Like fuck all those people. Those people don't matter. Those people don't. Like, I fucking hate people like this. And I say people because he's not the only one. There's multiple people that like say, doing this kind of like they'll say in the sense of like sewer sliding is not the way. It's not. There's other ways. There's answers. There's better answers. Whatever the fuck, right? Whatever the case may be. That is what they'll say. I should just probably be playing. That is what they'll claim and whatnot, and like what they believe, and then they'll turn around and say just because somebody fucking hurt their feelings and said something that was true about them, you know, and called them out on their I fucking died. Called them out on their bullshit, and they're like, "Oh no, like you're a waste of air. You should like
years were incredibly
not
meaningful
exist."
to everyone around the person in the story. So even though they were 11 short years, still you didn't have to lie about having some tall tale of a life where he went on and became some famous artist or whatever. Those 11 years were just so meaningful, right?
His mind is lost.
It's pretty awesome. That was a pretty darn good story, man. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the best stories, you know, that I think I've experienced in a video game. Yeah, SD Charger says
you should play more
to
games.
appreciate all the moments, like stay here in the moment. Don't turbo past things. Don't rush things. Don't miss out on meaningful moments because they're come and gone in the blink of an eye, in the snap of a finger, and you don't know.
Yeah, I bet you miss, thinking of, now you're thinking about like Rambo and T and all these other people, Brian, all these other people. Shout out, top tier. But all these other people, all these moments in life that just that Latina, the smoking weed and like having a really bad trip, like. You just turboed past that shit. You don't even look back at it. I'm sure it's hitting you now. I'm sure it's hitting you right there.
How many of those moments you're gonna get in your life, and the next thing you know, it could all be behind you, or it could all be over, and you want to make sure you didn't miss out on those important things. Yeah. Wow. Pretty darn good original story, I'll say, man. Holy crap. Like, I don't know if there's anything after the credits. Probably not. It's also touching. The game is dedicated to my father, the man who taught me how to play. So, dedicated to the memory of the father, the creator and studio director. That's awesome too. Right? There you go.
Go play Project Songbird and see if you get any message out of that.
Again, I'm going to shout out contributions in a second. Thank you, guys. Let me clear out my sinuses, and then we'll continue and we'll finish the game. Okay, guys, hooey. Cleaned out my sinuses and now I can talk. So, thank you to DSP Glazer, who did a $2 super chat. Said, well, that just made me cry. Jesus. I know, right? Very emotional game. Well written. Like, so well written where you care about the characters and everything,
Only when you care about the characters, not
I want to say, keep up these great streams.
when whatever.
Great game. I agree. Thank you so much, Scotty Doo. I'm glad that we took the time to do something completely unique tonight. Conspiracy of Everything did 500 kicks and says that I'm gay because I'm crying. So there you go. Take that as you will. And let's see, Mozzie with a $2 super chat says, what a touching game. Here is to the Tissue Fund. Thank you to Mozzie for that. I appreciate it. All right. So I guess we'll get through the credits here. I doubt there's anything. Maybe there's something after the credits or not. I don't know. Probably can't go any faster. The only thing I'm nervous about is it might be licensed music, but what are you gonna do?
Mute it, dumbass.
This game is currently $2. It's on sale, big Steam summer sale. You can get it for $2.
Yeah, and they just saw you fucking play it, dude. So what? And it's like a story game. So what are they gonna get out of that? If they already watched you play it.
The only question I have is, if you made different choices, would it change the game? I'm very curious. If you made different choices, would
Then
it
play it
change the
again.
outcome in any way? I don't know.
I wonder if he watched The Whale. I wonder if he was a blubbering mess after that. I know I was. Ain't no shame in that. It's just, I wonder if he like pretended like to have
Solo
a
2 a.m. did a $5
a
super chat.
bigger-
He says, the Bix exchange reminds you, don't copy that floppy. An anti-piracy message from Solo 2 a.m. How appropriate. Thank you so much.
So we're like walking away with a bigger message than anything, you know? Some pretentious fucking bullshit.
And I just got a $2 tip. Someone says those last moments with the big red thing really emphasize what having a deadly disease must really feel like. It was terrifying, to be honest. Like to have it.
Wasn't your wife dying or some shit?
You can't focus. Nothing's working. Nothing's making it feel any better. Yeah, that's absolutely terrifyingly scary, right? Wow. And again, games like that, where you have a moment like that in a game, I've never experienced anything like that in a video game before. And it's gonna resonate with me. This game, like I said, Soma, when I played it, it really makes you think about the human condition and stuff like that. Or that game many years ago, To the Moon. All those games are like very special.
You know, maybe like Pragmata also, but you know, maybe you don't give a fuck about Pragmata. God damn it! I have like 2
And exactly 2 hours long, which is what people told me. So there you go.
I remember this though. This was where Carlos and I got stuck.
Yeah, that's right. People person says, I literally just showed up. I see that you've been crying. I was about to say the last time I remember that happening was when you saw the ending of To the Moon, but I think you were off camera. I didn't do face cam back then. That was over a decade ago, if I remember correctly, or around a decade ago. What is this? The backers or whatever? I wasn't paying attention. This might be people who back the game. Chrono Trigger? Well, Chrono Trigger means a lot to me. That's a game that I played a bunch when I was growing up. Song ended. The longest part of the credits are these people who are the backers, it looks like.
Wasn't that good?
Well, here's the thing. Unsung Stranger says, I think we honestly need more games like this. Long or short, the emotional ones can get you going and it hits hard. I just think we need more unique games. We don't have enough unique games. We have too many games that are made just to print money or to create profits, and not games that are meant to resonate with you. This game is so unique in its story, it's going to stay.
What a pretentious fuck.
Really? There's a few, like, first time ever moments. A moment of going into the afterlife. A moment of a kid who you're reliving their life. Their life is flashing before their eyes. A moment of having a debilitating disease and what that might be like if you actually had it, what it might feel like if it's hopeless and nothing's working. There's been, like, unique moments are what we need more of. Not these moments that are just so, oh, it's an experience. It's you know, the same gameplay you've seen a million games, repetitive nonsense. Give me something that's meaningful and unique.
The fuck do you?
First time ever experiences, once in a lifetime experiences. That's what we need more of, just in general in life. And in gaming, we don't get enough of them. We get too many things that just want to copy everything else, fit into this cookie cutter formula for this or that. We need unique games. That's what TX Shooter says. Stray was good. Stray was completely unique. Where's the sequel? Give me a sequel to Stray. You know what I'm saying? We need those unique experiences. Enough with this shovel the same crap down our throats and expect us to consume so you can make a buck. No, make good games. They don't even have to be huge. It was a 2-hour game. And this game is gonna stay with me way more than probably 99% of the games I just played in the last 10 freaking years.
Oh my
It's
god,
not
and I'm
hard,
stupid because
you
I
just
didn't
need
save.
to have talent. This is a huge problem in modern gaming. Huge. Thank you, Bartic, for 100 kicks. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, GoMax just tipped me $50. Says this is a beautiful game. Thank you to whoever recommended it, and keep at this, Phil. Thank you so much to GoMax for a $50 tip tonight. That is amazing. Thank you for that very generous support. Before your eyes, characters, related indicta, images, blah, blah, blah. They're all rights reserved. Thank you for playing. All right. Thank you, GoMax. And so with that, we are now going to open 3 packs of Pokemon cards. Not that it has anything to do with the playthrough. Oh, look at this. That was so now you know what this was. This scene, remember this was the beach? This was the beach. Yup. And you know what? This makes sense. Do you remember in the first story before you get to the true story, during that time period when supposedly you're sick and you're stuck at home, there's a scene that out of nowhere, you're on the beach here, and right here there's a piece of luggage and you can't interact with it. And then when you click on it, all of a sudden you're back home and now you're starting to draw art. So you died. That's what it's supposed to represent. You died at that point. That was you traveling to the afterlife. That's why you had luggage. You see? Huh.
I'm so insightful, and I know these. I can call things out. Okay, I'm just gonna save, and then that'll be it. Am I supposed to destroy more stuff? I don't understand. And I can't afford either of them, so it don't even matter. So maybe this helps. Okay, well, we're gonna save. Alright. I don't really do too much progress in this, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. At least I it's called. At least I At least I saved. But like, at least I cycled my save, so I could, you know, if I have to go back and go to where I had more money, I'll be able to do that. I think that's really it for today. I wanted to do Gears of War, and I wanted to watch Phil, and just like, not that I wanted to watch Phil, hold the fuck up, but I wanted to, you know, hear what the fuck has been happening, and I feel like nothing really of note still. Like, I did hear where he was like crashing out about a lot of stuff, about the diaper shit's so fucking stupid. You know, but me personally, I've really just kind of been keeping an eye out on gym. Been watching some Chance Wilkins shit, or whatever, Cyrax. That's it, man. That's kind of all. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna go hit the hay. It's 5, and I should have probably gotten to sleep like 30 minutes ago. Well, the work's gonna suck tomorrow. A little, but it's okay. It's my PC's fault. I won't blame my PC because it's taking a while to fucking load up all the shit I needed, and even now it's like the OBS is like fucked. But fork it, we ball. Good night, everyone.